I was going to have spaghetti with the wine, but then I thought, no, because it's twice as much as the fish and croquet. And was at Phoenix. Yeah, so I made a video this morning with an old campaigner. Used to have a lot of views with this guy. What's his name? Iwama. And we made, with my friend, we made a funny video, and we got coming up to 600 views in 6 hours, which is quite good. So we're looking at maybe 2,000 by tomorrow, same time. That'd be great. Thank you. This is it. Have a look. Fish and croquet. Not a lot of, not a lot of. Very hot. Jap Not many people there now. What time is it where you are now, Phoenix? Where are you? Nagoya? Phoenix, Arizona? I know a few people from Phoenix. Fishnet doctor. My friend was talking about wearing fishnets today. I wonder if we should do that. I had a bit of sushi for lunch. Right, Geek. Fishnet doctor. Is that you, Moe? So as I came into the restaurant looking for a place to sit, I recognised this guy and I was like, fucking hell. And then he says, he's actually Burritos name, it's been a long time, so I just said, fuck off, cunt. I am in Yasarugi Gusto cheap to talk about our amazing video. 6 hours, 600 views. All soon to be. We'll have to see. But well, Moe mentioned about going there in fishnet tights. About that week, coleslaw, cabbage. No, we really did mention this with Uema's friend. Like I said, we did mention it. So, and there is a video of Iwama in an izakaya having some beer and having a good time. So he's not against it. Oh dear. There's this little girl looking for attention. No, Natural. I saw him with a guy called. Oh, his channel is called Natural. What do you think? 350 m for the beer. Or I could go to Minoji. I can't remember that Forest 9. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. So in England, so what we'd do when we were young, I would go training like several nights a week before the Marines, play football training, and then maybe I'd come home and have like a quick sandwich or something, and then go football training, get a shower, go to the pub, and have like a lager tops, which is mainly lager, with just like an inch or so of lemonade, drink that down quick, and then have some more beer. But if you're going out on a night, you wouldn't eat a lot of food. And in England, you wouldn't eat any food in the pub because the beer's too heavy. You can't drink if you have a meal at the pub. So we would drink in the pub and maybe have like peanuts, crisps, and then on the way home, get some fish and chips, And then later on, as we were getting older, curry started becoming popular, or a Chinese meal. So what do Americans do when if you go home from work or something, or you go straight from work to a pub? How do you drink, or how do you eat? I think this little girl is a bit. She's a bit envious of her older brother getting all the attention from mum. I've said this before. Why do people call crap cars lemons? Lemon's one of the best fucking fruits ever. What's Echigo? Echigo? I've never heard of that. So like you see these bars, like Cheers, for example. You see these bars. What food would they drink in those type of bars? I don't know that one. Never heard of it. I think maybe the kids are putting the bibs on. I think I should fucking eat the bib. Yeah, the wheat beers is just a bit too strange tasting for me. This is one of the best. Let me try and play this. Now, one of the is that better? I think that's better. One of the best. One of the best all you can drinks was at this bar called the Blue Triangle in Chikusa, and it was like 1100, 900 yen or 1,000 yen, something like that, for 2 hours, and you could have. They brewed the beer on the side, and they were like English stout beers and maybe a German Weiss beer, and it was like all you had to do was order two pieces of food. That was it. And they closed it down. It was a great Nami Hodai. Yeah, I don't like fruity beers. That's why they fucking fuck all those little boys. So the new plan is geek on. I got my weighing scales today. I'm gonna go out, try a new thing, and go to garages. It's illegal, and go around buying batteries for half price. Yeah, it was a great one, but there's one here you can go to, and I don't know if you still got it on, but I was there. You pour your own beer at the pump, and it was, I think it was about 900 yen or 1,200, no, maybe 900 or 1,000 yen. You poured your own beer. You could have shochu, you could have wine, you could have sake. But the thing was, the lunchtime girls went home at 2 o'clock, so there was no one to check. There was no one to check how long you'd been there. So I was there 5 hours. I'm not sure what these little girls are saying. They're just counting or what. Emric, is that did you used to be one of my what's it? Where? Inuk? Is that it? Is it Emric Winnock? Inuk? Rebel. I brought you a T-shirt. A lovely stout. You're up from Australia, don't you, Gary? I had in Darling Harbour, I had a nice pint of Guinness, but this is fucking like 30 years ago. Because I'd heard that Guinness didn't travel, but there I was in fucking Australia having a pint of Guinness. It was alright as well. Well, I think if that's Henrik that I know who I had a drink with, we did a Nomiho Dai in near the International Centre at Minoji. One, oh really? Okay. Wait a minute. Cooper Stout. There's a bar where I met this guy and my mate, inverted commas, and it was called Cooper's. And I think they had a drinking competition there, maybe a yard of ale, but it was very fast, so I didn't bother having a go on it. Labatt's. I like Moose Knuckle. I think I'm going insane. And I was told that Moose Knuckle is what the Canadians call camel toe. And that beer is all right as well. It's nice. Or am I getting mixed up? Is it Moose Head? I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend getting head from. All right, Fishnet. Take care. What is the key to happiness? Not making a mistake when you're fucking 20 years old and giving your brothers free accommodation. They're cunts. That's what the key to happiness is. Answer beer. It's just too wide ranging. Oh, today, you know my hatred of Jay Shetty. Now, I did not know this. I hate him because he's full of shit. He was a monk for 3 years. He was a cunt as a kid. That's why he went into the monastery. I did a search and I put on the search Jay Shetty, scam, fraud, fake, whatever. And someone has got the same idea. A couple of people have got the same fucking idea as me, and they fucking researched him. All the fucking phrases, the words, the ideas, the tips, the advice he comes out with are fucking copied from other fucking people. He's plagiarized every fucker. He's just fucking using other people's fucking, like from gurus to doctors, where he's fucking stole everything. And every fucking fucker has fucking fell for it. And this is why I didn't fall for it, because it's just fucking full of shit. It's as simple as that. It's full of fucking shit. And the bigger lie gets away with it. I'd love to punch his fucking face in, without a doubt. Yeah, but, then again, I think it's age and experience that can tell you, that it's fucking bullshit. The biggest, not culprits, but the biggest fucking suckers for this are Americans. The fucking number of self-help books, the number of fucking diet books in America is fucking unbelievable. And if you skip to the back of the book, there's like 10, 20, 30 pages acknowledging excerpts from other people's fucking books. They haven't written a fucking book. They've just fucking copied and stole from other fucking writers. Now I'm getting so fucking mad now. I've got to have another wine. That's your fault, geek. All right, Ed. Good job I switched that back on the mission. Would I like to be? No, just I think I can give good advice, and I do to young kids in around the town. No, I'm going to write a book explaining what cunts my brothers are. That's the book I'm going to write. Mark, quite a few months actually. But the funny thing is, as soon as he left me, he went to Osaka, couldn't find work, and went back to Germany. Thank you, and he introduced another guy to me. He was German, but he was born in Romania, and he was a very smart guy. Fucking, I've only got 10%. I'm that surprised. Yeah, there was like two guys. One of them was working in nuclear plants, and the other one's working in electricity power plants. And he wants his own business. He wants to come back to Japan. No, I didn't. I'll have to check that out, sir. My brother pissed on me. My youngest brother was in Borstal because he was the leader of a gang that used to go. Shut up, cunt! He was the leader of a gang that used to go around beating people up with umbrellas and taking their money. Now, when I came back to Sheffield, I got a place to stay. My other brother was living with fucking junkies, so I saved him from that. And then the social worker come to see us because they wanted to make sure that when he was released, he had a good place to go to. And I told her, I bought a house, we're waiting to move into the house. She then came to the house, saw that. So he wouldn't have fucking got out because my sister was a cunt, and she was married to a fucking bigger cunt who she met in fucking prison. It was her friend's fucking cellmate. So she ended up fucking marrying him. So they wouldn't have released my youngest brother. So I've been in touch with him this last few days. And now he's telling me, he left, he come out of Borstal at 17, I just said, keep your nose clean. He came into my house at 17. He left when he was about 24 because he bought a house, because he could afford to do that, because I charged him hardly any fucking rent, the cunt. And then he tells me the other day, I said, you had fucking 8 years free rent. And he goes, then he tells me, he's given me like £5,000. And I asked 3,000 of that to borrow. And then he tells me he's only been there 3 fucking years. So he's trying to diminish what I fucking, says though like I didn't fucking do anything for him. I want to wring his fucking neck. I'll have to watch that. My brother pissed on me. I wouldn't mind their fucking success if I didn't fucking help them so much. Good luck to them. But I did help them. They've had 5. I had about fucking 900 quid. It's 10% deposit for the house, 200 quid deposit, 200 quid for a fucking solicitor. So I bought a house for about 1,000 quid. They now live in £1 million houses. They've had millions and millions of fucking pounds. They gave my sister £500,000 between them. No, that was for a deposit gig. Circ. The house was £7,500, and it looks like I paid too much for it. So I paid £750 deposit, 10%, as it did in those days. My uncle bought a house a few years before that, and he paid £1,600. 4 years for what, geek? No, you're not listening, are you? My uncle bought a house for £1,600. My house was £7,500. I paid 10% deposit. Then I started. The mortgage was £67 a month, and that went down to £42 a month when the rate started to drop. So my brothers will, and I still didn't even keep the same rate. It went to £42 a month, £14 each. So they were living there for fucking $5 a week. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean, gig. Yeah. How the fuck can they say? How the fuck can they say that? How the fuck can? How can they lose 2.5 years? They are like just trying to make it sound as though nothing really fucking happened. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what my brother's trying to say. I've paid you. He says I paid you back, and you know it. He's giving me fucking sister and her kids like about 300 fucking grand. But I that fucking housed him is giving me like 5 grand. It's it's all right. It's drinkable. It's not bad. But the thing is, once you've been drinking this, it's and then you drink some nice wine, you notice the difference straight away. Would I let him? He doesn't. He's a fucking millionaire. Well, he's not a millionaire, but he's got a very high turnover company in the millions, and he's got £1 million house, multi-million-pound business. So why would he want to stay with me? In fact, when this is imagine this. I stayed at his friend's house. His friend was a junkie dealer. He was staying in another council house with his new girlfriend. 2 days after I got there, the cops kicked down the fucking storm door, bursting in, 6 o'clock in the morning. My brother asked me for 50 quid that he owes him. He wants me to pay his fucking junkie mate's debt. I'm on the fucking dole. I'm getting £22 a week, no fucking job. He's in a £400,000 house with a six-figure salary, asking me on the fucking dole to pay his junkie mate's fucking debt. Figure that one out. No, I once stayed at one of his houses for 3 weeks. He kicked me out. This little, haven't I, little girl? This little girl's got a fork in her and she's fucking stabbing everything. I want her to fucking put a fork in her eye. No, I went back to the other brother's house. I'd lost some money in New Zealand. I came back. I went back. He had a fucking £500,000 house in the north of Sheffield. And as soon as I said I've got nowhere to stay, his wife, without fucking blink of an eye, said he can't stay here. It'll spoil the kids' fucking rhythm, or whatever they fucking call it. She's a little forker. They look like nice kids. I don't know why she's doing that. She's a cute kid. There's no more 99-cent fucking... Okay, what would you do? Your brother for years, what he used to do with this guy, the Tyler, for example, if it was fucking 500 quid for the tiles are expensive, by the way. They'd come in, my brother would recommend his friend to do the job. So he'd say it's £500 for the tiles, bill the customer for the cost of the tiles, then he'd get the tiles at fucking discount or trade rate, and my brother would split the money for him. That wasn't at his firm, that was at the firm he worked for. So he's getting all this unearned income. He's not paying tax on it. So now I'm thinking I'm going to report this cunt for all those fucking years he didn't pay tax on all this fucking income. Even if I don't have fucking proof, the fucking tax people won't need proof, they'll just go fucking asking questions. That's how fucking upset I am with this fucking cunt of a brother. I am murdercidal. No, but if you know him, everybody thinks he's the fucking greatest guy. He supports fucking kids' football teams. He's helped my sister, well she's dead now, but he helped her a lot. Kept her in fucking Tenerife for over, sending, me and my other brother sending her £1,000 a month. Professional teachers don't even get that. The house, the fucking flat was paid for. They're sending her £1,000 a fucking month. She's got no fucking bills to pay, apart from